remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6
after
that interception.
Y'all black.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
Brandon, what?
I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And it's
what?
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations. Never make the mistake that these slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They run again on first down. Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing.
Bro, come on, man. They gotta stop that.
Just playing at the line of scrimmage.
That is trash.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. That's caught by Howard. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the arm, the run out of the play, he took the O, the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Well, I don't know yet. I'm going to find out as soon as he finishes.
Damn, give me that.
It don't sound like a lot, though.
That's going to hurt a bit, because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great 4th down.
I'd say probably $50, $80.
The kick by Bass is good.
Jerseys.
So that kick gives them their first point to the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're
trying
to find that
shot
in there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The hell are they doing?
Come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive.
I'm sitting here like, these niggas gonna shoot the ball or not?
As badly as it could, their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum.
All this nigga, everybody's gonna be the blitz.
In that situation after they failed on fourth down, now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence again. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense. So they've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like your observation there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks,
Jordan
done
the wrong way on that,
process
dude.
sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
We're going to practice for the next 6 days. Go box.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with ETN. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Lawrence on 3rd down.
Tennis.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. He'll buy some time right.
Good shit.
Open here is Jones.
Let's go.
And he will
Slow
get
ass
this
Marvin
into the
Jones.
end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Getting open though. Like
Marvin Jones, 36 yards. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Guess not.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone.
Come here.
And beyond the 20, but not the 21.
Oh, good block. Shit, I'm watching y'all game. I don't even know what fucking play I
The
picked.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points.
Come here.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw a defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there.
What a rebound.
Didn't even have a chance to get going.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. To the air, Allen. And bringing it
What?
Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Man, that shit.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Allen now on 1st down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And some room to roam now.
I don't know what this happened.
Away home for a Bills touchdown. this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, and it goes for good yardage.
Yeah, and this just looked a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there was absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On play action, Allen. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Now lineman catching 20-yard passes. Okay.
Catches everyone by surprise. And the Bills decision to go for it.
They weren't even surprised. My man just didn't go with him.
Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Lawrence looking downfield for Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help them get over
Trying to
the
get
back field? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies.
I really was like, man, I ain't even gonna try and hit it. I'm just gonna try and strip it. Just, you know what I mean? See if it works. Because I don't really strip like that. I just be trying to hit it, dude.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they'll run with Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Bro, stop throwing the fucking ball so far ahead of him.
And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5.
I would guess they combined. If you spoke
Why are you throwing the ball so far?
neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They have no stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
I'm a man-to-man.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Allen.
Bro, what the?
To Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Allen to throw once more. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, what?
To start the drive, but that one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop it behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter.
How? And I double checked. This game was so
fucking. Can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that
double team with
that. Don't they? Because time. See if they're ready to answer it.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Lawrence will throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to lose yardage here. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big gainer.
Yeah, I mean, you only rushed 3.
From experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much.
Hey, who you tell?
You know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
They're getting chilling there.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence.
Man, that shit is so
fucking. This will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way. Here we go.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. So
yo, listen, man. He didn't. You saw the other one he dropped
at the 44-yard line. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. So 1st and 10.
Hey, them the only them the ones where like having it on helps. Oh, my goodness.
Going to throw again.
What the?
That one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. Defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
What? Okay.
Here's Lawrence. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice
but he can make that throw. Like, what the?
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job. That is intercepted for the
I hit L2 and lobbed it. Like, I don't understand that shit.
They're going to take possession here. 16-yard line. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them.
They did that the last time he scored.
Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Little
Trevor Lawrence with a hook up to Marvin Jones. And the Jaguars have retaken a third-quarter lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Hey, that jump is crazy. Oh, that too. That too.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was kind of demonic.
Get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to
demonic.
Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think.
And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that a real.
He left him off the line. But see, like times like that, though, B, that's where the whole accuracy thing come into play. Because you could put it all the way inside. I can't undercut that.
That ultimately is the kind of play where you could lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy though.
So now for the extra point.
Shit, it did more than that. But here's the question though. Do you think he was going to still be able to have like a good career if that wouldn't have happened though? Like, do you think like his draft situation and all? Do you think that played like that big of a part?
So they throw the
gotcha.
Six, they'll get another shot at it.
But then he go undrafted. Okay. He just didn't play long.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
Because he was on the Chargers at one point, I thought. Damn, did he? Did he? Wow.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do
he wasn't what he was in Notre Dame.
This proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back.
And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Like you had to have a college email to get on Facebook when that shit was going on.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. On first down, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Manhertz, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Allen off the play fake. Forced out to his left. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Ground, and he did there to make that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They run the counter with Cook. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And making the catch. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation. Give me a fresh.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen keeping it himself from 5-yard out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 68 yards. And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The extra point try now for Santoso. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Bills 24. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a two-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, Parker. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking outside
Hey,
kick
but you
here,
right.
and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
I'm going. What do you say? What do you say? He said, "I'm going." I'm going through. I'm going through it right here. Look, I was going to have you a good time. I don't remember getting home.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Hey man, I got to figure out how to send you one, bro. I got one that you definitely need before the kick off the football.
To start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense.
You can't beat it. Look, I used to tell people, you can't beat a talk at a coffee table.
Right now, they're executing really well.
Oh, what the?
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That's a that nigga dome. That's some shit.
This is a big third down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence.
Oh my! There's no pass interference.
Cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Wow.
The Jags come up empty on
it was
fourth down.
it was pass interference.
It'll be a turnover on down.
They just didn't call it. Yeah, they just didn't call it. It was probably more so illegal contact than pass interference, but still would have been the first down.
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football.
Oh, I didn't get back quick enough.
And go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need a score.
Right, he come out with the gun soon.
Throwing is Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. This to get it back to a one-score game. And he missed it. It's no good, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lawrence on 3rd down. Looking end zone for Jones.
But I don't understand this shit, B. I don't.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills come up with a late turnover. That really mattered to the status. This ball game is now officially over.